And learning to fight. Tonight, a local group training women what to do if they're attacked. Go inside the training and see how you can protect yourself. Your top story at 10, an investigation underway after a body is pulled from the Mississippi River near Andalusia. Tonight, new details emerge in the case. Late today, the Rock Island coroner confirms the body is that of a missing man. Good evening, I'm Chris Carter.
I'm Jenna Jackson. Thanks for joining us. He was last seen in Rock Island while in the Quad Cities for work. Now,
Jenna, TV6 has reached out to the East Moline Police Department to see if the body is that of Switek. We are told that they will provide details tomorrow, but tonight the family of Switek tell us the body is his body. His aunt spent much of the day today in the district of Rock Island handing out flyers. She tells us he was last seen at a bar in the area before disappearing. She said Switek was in the Quad Cities for work.
This isn't, work truck. It was found 2 miles from the hotel.
Now, Switek's aunt, as you just heard, tells TV6 the vehicle was found by his employer through OnStar when he didn't report back to his office on Friday. She says police went to the hotel he was staying at, and housekeepers told police that they noticed he had not used his room for at least 2 days. TV6 is continuing to follow this developing story. Be sure to download the TV6 News app for the very latest as we get it. We will send a push alert when new information comes in. New at 10, protecting yourself from a predator. The city of Davenport seeing a recent spike in car thefts over the last month. Since the start of the month, the police department says it has taken 13 stolen vehicle reports. And while that is an uptick, overall stolen vehicle reports are down 35%. And while none of the car thefts involved physical acts of violence against the car's owner, it is important to be aware and know self-defense in the event that you become a victim. TV6's Spencer Mackey went to a training today and shows us how you can stay safe. It's new at 10.
Spencer Mackey, TV6 News.
And while martial arts may look intimidating to a beginner, the instructors say you don't have to get beat up to learn how to protect yourself. The instructors at today's events also said men should take part in the training and be aware of their situations as well. New tonight, the Joe Daviess County Board has voted to allow marijuana businesses in unincorporated parts of the county. The recreational marijuana dispensaries will be allowed in the areas once recreational marijuana becomes legal in Illinois in January. The Illinois legislature approved the use of recreational marijuana earlier this year and gave counties the options to allow marijuana businesses.
Still left behind damage on the already devastated island.
Some people on the Bahama Islands returned to clean up today. Thousands of people are beginning to return to salvage what few scraps they can from the devastation of Hurricane Dorian. Tropical storm Roberto hovered over much of the island for the weekend. People who call the island home just want to catch a break.
For me right now, I think going to the lodge.
An American volunteer chopper pilot taking part in rescue efforts in the hurricane-ravaged Bahamas made a startling discovery today as well. As many as 40 survivors still alive in the debris. A live look over downtown Davenport tonight, a nice wrap up to a pretty decent weekend. And as you prepare for the start of your work week, you might want to consider grabbing the shorts. Meteorologist Cedric Haynes joins us now, and we're talking about a summer-like return.
Yes, it will be.
New tonight, messages on rocks. These rocks, that's how one mother is trying to save lives. TV6's Queenie Ama met with the woman behind Keegan's Rocks, and she joins us now with her story. Good evening, Queenie.
Around 7 different countries.
Such a powerful and an important story. Thank you, Queenie. Now, if you or someone you know are struggling with suicide or depression, we encourage you to call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. That number is on your screen. It's 1-800-273-82. Developing new tonight, a 37-year-old Mexican man in the custody of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has died at a northern Illinois jail. Roberto Rodriguez Espinoza was pronounced dead Tuesday. Rodriguez Espinoza was taken into ICE custody at the McHenry County Jail for allegedly being a gang member. Federal officials say he is the 8th person to die in ICE custody during the year 2019. Tackling gun control, lawmakers are expected to release a plan on gun control this week, and tonight we know one of the options could be an app. The app would allow private sellers to connect to criminal background check systems. Now, currently, as it stands, there's no federally mandated background check for private sales. Most of the options being considered involve beefing up background checks, but there's also been talk of applying bigger penalties when someone buys a gun for someone else and expediting the death penalty for convicted mass shooters. Attacking the allergies, still to come at 10, what you need to know to handle fall allergies as we enter ragweed season. We're just getting some breaking news into the newsroom right now. You are looking at video from a structure fire at 6205 Brown Street. You can see the smoke coming from this. We are told that this is a garage that is burning on Brown Street. Fire crews do have the fire pretty much out right now. We don't know if this fire spread to the home at this point. We are told at this point that there were ambulances on the scene, but we do not know if there were any injuries. We are continuing to monitor this breaking story, and be sure to download the TV6 News app from Google Play or Apple iTunes for the very latest. On the rise tonight, the number of people falling ill with vaping-related illnesses in Iowa is increasing. According to the Iowa Department of Public Health, 13 cases have been reported. Health officials say 12 of them involved cases where THC products were used. The state is providing weekly reports about vaping-related illnesses. 6 people nationwide have died from the illness.